For a long time, it has been risky to cross the ocean channel between Penghu and Taiwan. This crossing, known as the Black Ditch, is located between Dongji Islet and Taiwan. "300 years ago, in the beginning of the Qing dynasty, those wishing to travel between Xiamen and Luomen had to take the boat route passing through Dongji Islet and Shiji Islet. To prevent robbers and anti-Qing forces from gathering here, planting and grazing were prohibited. In his General Record of Penghu, Jian Weihu wrote, "As management of this distant territory will be too difficult, per order of the government, no persons will be allowed to engage in animal husbandry, building of shelters, picking fruit, or fishery." As a result, no communities were formed on the 4 southern islets until the Daoguang period of the Qing dynasty. After the Japanese occupation, communities on Dongji Islet became larger and larger because of the rich local fishery as well as frequent shipping trade. Unexpectedly, in just 100 years, lives on the 4 islets changed dramatically, turning from prosperity to emptiness. Time seemed to come to a stop. Fortunately, cultural and human history and geological landscape on the islands and the coral reef ecosystem under the sea are all preserved well due to the disappearance of the above-mentioned communities. A fantabulous paradise has been shaped in the southern sea areas of Penghu. Brimming with cultural and natural beauty, we call these 4 islets the Paradise Beyond. The Black Ditch is the waterway located east of Dongji Islet. Strong currents are formed here, mainly impacted by topography, monsoons, and the Kuroshio Current. Under the impact of the Kuroshio Current, sea areas surrounding the 4 southern islets are warm and with good water exchange. Most of the seabed areas here are composed of hard basalt, which is suitable for coral attachment. There is a good coral coverage in this sea area with these fine conditions. If we observe coral communities carefully, we can find that a single species or a few species of corals in the seabed form a large area of aggregation, which further develop a complex 3-dimensional habitat for marine species. Many multi-spatial habitats hide in these coral communities, meeting the different needs of the various marine species living here. The colorful neon damselfish is the most common species in the 4 southern islets of Penghu. When a large group is active in the water layers, it appears as a dazzling fireworks display. Crocea clam, commonly known as hippopus clam, is a representative large bivalve clam in this area. They often open their shells and show off a beautiful mantle. The color of each tridacna clam's mantle is different due to various symbiotic algae on its cover. triple fin with red and white lines. They like to stay on the surface of the coral reef and open their eyes, watching to see if there is food or predators about. The double-lined fusilier. They often swim in an amazingly large group around the coral reef, like a giant fish or huge fish wall in the sea. Fishes of the family Carangidae are common rangers in this sea area. Different species swim alone, in small groups, or even in a huge group of hundreds of individuals. Biodiversity in the coral reefs of the 4 southern islets reflects the stability of the whole ecosystem. Interactions among the species ingeniously balance each other.